Welcome to SG's list of top 10 tallest buildings in the world. Subscribe to the channel for more such videos. Tall buildings, area sign of urban flair and power, have always captivated people's interest. The Home Insurance Building in Chicago, which stood 55 meters tall and had 10 stories, was the world's first steel-framed skyscraper. However, it was in New York in the early 20th century that the skyscraper notion became aspirational, with the 443 meters Empire State Building serving as the literal highlight as the world's tallest building, a designation it held for over half a century. We continue to build higher and higher, pushing our own boundaries, thanks to ever-improving technology, engineering capabilities, and a lot of egos. Here are the current 10 tallest buildings in the world.
Taipei 101, which rises above the city like the massive bamboo stalk it was supposed to represent, is impossible to miss. From 2004 until the construction of Dubai's Burj Khalifa in 2010, Taipei 101 held the title of world's tallest building with a height of 508 meters, 1,667 feet. It was also the tallest green building in the world until 2011. In a modern construction made of industrial elements, Taipei 101's postmodernist architectural style references Asian traditions. Its design combines a number of characteristics that allow the structure to survive earthquakes and tropical storms in the Pacific Rim. Offices, restaurants, and both indoor and outdoor observatories are housed on the tower. The Shanghai Tower is a super-tall skyscraper in the business center of Beijing, China. The Zun, a traditional Chinese ritual jug for drinking wine, inspired the building's interesting design, wide at the top and bottom and thin in the center. The smooth vertical curve of the tower gives it a modern and attractive appearance while also optimizing floor area at the top and providing structural stability at the bottom. The tower is likely to remain Beijing's tallest building for the foreseeable future, as authorities in 2018 set a height limit of 180 meters for new buildings in the central business area. The Tianjin Chow Tai Fook, CFT, is a spectacular new landmark in the Tianjin Economic Technological Development Area, TEDA, just outside of Tianjin's coastal metropolis. Offices, 300 serviced apartments, and a 5-star, 350-room hotel are all housed in the building. The basic structure is made up of 8 sloping megacolumns with a hyperboloid and softly curved glass surface. These curved columns are essential to both the gravity and lateral systems, and they improve the structure's reaction to seismic problems. Multi-story wind vents strategically positioned in conjunction with the tower's aerodynamic shape prevent vortex shedding, lowering wind forces considerably. The Guangzhou CTF Finance Center is a super high-rise tower with a hotel, serviced apartments, office space, and a podium for a shopping mall. The tower's design is based on the effective synthesis of its various functions. Office to residential, residential to hotel, hotel to crown, and crown to sky are the 4 primary transition stages. The tower steps back at 4 angled parapets, rather than tapering to accommodate the smaller floor plates necessary for different projects. The lush sky terraces and stunning skylights are made possible by these 4 setbacks. The structure also makes use of a number of energy-saving features in order to lessen its carbon footprint. One World Trade Center, also known as Freedom Tower, is located in the heart of Manhattan's busy financial district. Between the start of construction in 2006 and the first residents moving in 2014, the skyscraper cost $4 billion USD and took 8 years to complete. It is one of the most complicated projects and tallest buildings ever built in the Western Hemisphere due to its sheer size, geographic limits, and safety requirements. The tower houses the 9/11 Memorial and Museum as well as a spectacular observation deck. The 9/11 Museum, which is located on the site of the First World Trade Center, tells the story of the tragic day with over 10,000 artifacts on display. The Lotte World Tower is the highest structure in Korea and its architectural crown jewel. The 123-story tower's design is inspired by traditional Korean ceramics and calligraphy. The sleek, tapering form of the skyscraper contrasts with the city's hilly environment. The tower's interior features retail spaces, office floors, a 5-star luxury hotel, and a office-etal, among other amenities. Office-etals, which are common in Korea, provide studio-style apartments for employees who work in the building and provide services similar to those found in hotels, such as basic furniture, front desk services, and access to a gym. Pingan is the physical and symbolic heart of Shenzhen's rapidly expanding central business district. The 4 faces of the stone and glass tower are clad in chevron-shaped stone verticals that stretch from the building's foundation. The latter has 5 levels of retail shops that slope away from the tower to create an amphitheater-like environment. A central atrium acts as a public entrance and lets light in, creating an inviting location for meetings, shopping, and dining. The initial idea was to add a 60 m, 197 feet, antenna to the building in order to surpass the Shanghai Tower and become China's tallest skyscraper. However, that proposal was scrapped owing to interference with the flight paths. The Burj Al-Bait is a government-owned complex of 7 skyscraper hotels located near to the Great Mosque of Mecca, the world's biggest mosque and Islam's holiest shrine. The Clock Tower Museum is located on the top 4 floors of the primary tower, the Makkah Royal Clock Tower. The tower also has 2 huge prayer rooms and a Fairmont Hotel, which helps to accommodate the millions of pilgrims that visit Mecca each year to do the Hajj. The Saudi Bin Laden Group, the kingdom's largest construction enterprise, is the complex's developer and contractor. With a construction cost of $15 billion, it is the most expensive skyscraper in the world. The Shanghai Tower is the tallest structure in Shanghai. The Jinmao Tower and the Shanghai World Financial Center are the other 2 world's first triple-adjacent super-tall skyscrapers in Shanghai's financial district. The skyscraper, with its curved facade and spiraling design, soars far over Shanghai's stunning skyline, symbolizing the rapid emergence of modern China. Its 9 vertical zones are divided between office, retail, and recreational usage, and its tiered construction is built for great energy efficiency. Shanghai Tower is one of the world's most environmentally friendly tall buildings. A translucent covering wraps around the entire structure, creating a barrier between the inside and outside that heats the cool interior. Burj Khalifa was completed in 2012 and stands at a total height of 828 meters, without its antenna, 2,717 feet. The project was initially known as Burj Dubai, but it was renamed in honor of the King of Abu Dhabi after he lent money to Dubai developers who were having financial difficulties during the tower's construction. The tower's design is influenced by the geometry of a local desert flower as well as Islamic architectural patterning systems. Setbacks occur in an upward spiraling manner as the tower rises from a Y-shaped tripartite foundation, lowering the building's mass as it reaches the sky. The Burj Khalifa is the centerpiece of a vast mixed-use building that includes offices, retail space, and residential units.
Thanks for watching. Check out other top 10 videos.